Good morning. I was just up for a little while. I didn't shave yet. I'm about to do that. Before I do that, I'm going to put a hanger on the wall, a nail to hang my hair dryer, because it's just laying on the floor or in the sink. It's just no good. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do this morning. And there we have it, crude but effective. Just put a nail in the wall and hang up my blow dryer. That way it's not laying on the floor or in the sink where somebody will turn on the water or something. So anyway, I just finished talking to my dad on the phone. That was pretty cool. We have a lot of common interest, at least in stocks and politics. He's interesting to talk to. Anyway, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do today, but I'm going to do something. There's probably a bunch of random minor stuff to get March ready to wrap up. So one of the things I want to do is get that tire fixed for the Blazer, so that I can put it back on the Blazer, and I'm going to get T-tags, hopefully, and bring the Blazer up here to work on. So, alright, I just left Big Lots. I got some cat litter. Earlier today, we just dropped off 2 tires to be repaired, the ones that I pulled off of the 2 vehicles last time I was at the storage units. I'm still having problems with my lungs from breathing in that darn stomach acid from the stomach issue, valve issue. But I'm recovering. So anyway, now I'm looking at the thrift shops, and I just looked around Big Lots. I'm trying to find I forget what they call them. I think they're called an ottoman, but I don't know what they're called. They're like an Aaron Dara chair. They're made out of wood, and they're like a wooden chase lounge, basically. That's what I'm looking for. If not, maybe I'm going to start building them, because I can't find these things anywhere. And they were really popular up north, so maybe I'll start selling them on eBay or something. Maybe there's a need. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to go hit the other thrift shop and go back home. George may want to take a ride to Verona later on. We found some guy's pictures and Social Security card in the middle of the street, and the cops here wouldn't take them. They said they're out of their jurisdiction. So he's going to drive up in his other rental car, and we'll go drop him off at the sheriff's, and they can deal with it. So just cracks me up that they'd have a jurisdictional problem with that. But anyway, another thing I'm doing is I'm riding around looking for cheap property to possibly consolidate the 3 garages I keep getting double locked into and start Fox Fence with, which would be really awesome if I could figure this out, but it's not likely. But there is a lot of property going up for auction lately. Here's it right here. This isn't one I'm interested in, but you can see 20,000 foot store just totally emptied out. They can't rent these things. I mean, the rents are so cheap now relative to what they used to be, but the downside is everything's for sale at the same time. If you don't have any money, you aren't buying it. And if you wanted to start a department store, now's the time to do it. But if you had money, but you know, that's not even something I'm interested in doing, really. On the other hand, this would be great for Pungo Appliance. I could start a retail store here, but that's not happening with me right now unless I hit the lotto or something. But anyway, that's just off on a tangent. This is a pretty cool area. This is the west end of Stanton. It's actually the I guess you'd consider it the ghetto area, Stanton. It's everything's low price and high crime. But It'll be eventually the industrial district. So anyway, I'm going off to the thrift shop, and I know I'm kind of random today, but that's what I'm going to do. Check out the thrift shop. I'll probably buy a little DVD to watch the movie tonight, and that's that. I'll work on paperwork, and if it wasn't so late, I'd work on a motorcycle a little bit, try to get that little mini motorcycle going, see what the heck's wrong with that. And all I want to do is put it together, and maybe I'll send it to a motorcycle expert in the next month or two. I already have the title. I had it plated before, and I had to take the plates off of it. But if I could get that sucker running, we're talking 85 mile a gallon gas, which would pretty much end my running around town costs. So anyway, off to the thrift shop. I'm wrapping up tonight's video. All I'm left doing the rest of the night is laundry and some laundry, and working on cleaning the kitchen and doing some paperwork. Tomorrow we may be starting on that hallway project downstairs where George bought the sheetrock. We brought the sheetrock in, and he's determined to do it his way, so we'll see what happens with that. So it's not going to be like a normal construction job, but I'm going to film as much of it as possible so that you can see what I mean. And that's about it. But I'm hoping to get away tomorrow and work on that motorcycle a little bit. I want to at least soak some of the parts in some kind of oil, penetrating oil or something, so that they can be workable. And tomorrow morning early, I got to pick up. We dropped off the 2 tires at the tire place, and they're going to hopefully fix the pin leaks in the blazer tire and the tire for the crew cab. So if I can get the blazer tire fixed, I'll put that one back on, and that'll be ready to move with T-tags, if I can get the T-tags by the time the other garage opens up, which is where George thinks the blazer is right now. Then I'll bring the blazer to the side and do the trans filter and vacuum modulator in on the side of the house. Hopefully that's all it'll need. We'll see. It's just weird how that worked. What happened is all the trans fluid vanished, and then it reappeared later, so it must have all been sticking on the top somehow, stuck on the filter or something in the sub-zero weather. So it must be contaminated fluid is all I can think. It's just such a weird issue with it. What else? Another thing I'm doing tonight is researching the trail to getting a construction license. And once I get a construction license, then I can open Fox Fence, provided that I can get some kind of an address to open it from, which I may have to somehow get a virtual address or something out toward the city areas and run out of that. It's easy to get the mail forwarding and all this other junk, but I'm just having a hard time with the local towns getting a business license based on my storage facilities, even though that's where the primary business would be, is there and at the customers' houses. And the whole thing I'll forward to my cell phone, so it's kind of a unique kind of business situation. They want it to be a physical business location, which it's not. And I can't do 2 businesses out of here, since it's on non-conforming use anyhow. And I can't switch this business to the other business because that would require another inspection that George won't go for. And he owns a house, him and Mariana. So, that's all I can say. So, that's the deal for tomorrow. That's the deal for today. And then I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.